So I downloaded it, and it actually does not work on my side at all. I'm going to show you. If I follow your instructions, and I downloaded the QuickTime movie here, I'm seeing that the correction eventually has to be a color dodge, and I actually end up not even getting a color difference between the target and the source. This is an additional layer on an image. This is obviously too pink, and I wanted for the gentleman to have a little bit more of a tanned skin hue and saturation and so forth. So what happened is, after I run it, is that I actually, if I were to do this, let me show you, here actually nothing happens, or it goes incredibly bright. So for you to see what I mean, I'm going to just revert the whole thing, and maybe you see what could be wrong here with your action, or maybe I'm doing something wrong. I think your action might not work in Photoshop CC maybe, but this is really odd. So let me see where I get with this. I'm going to revert it to the saved stage. I'm going to do your action that I downloaded. So as you can see, I have the same guy here, double layer, and I got a reference layer for the skin here. And I'm doing what you asked me to do. Let's first reset these ones here. Hopefully I can do this. Yeah, my mouse disappears. I think the processor can't deal with this, so it makes my mouse disappear sometimes. Sorry for that. So here we go. I'm gonna look at the target image. So I've already picked 31 by 31. I'm going to say, okay, this is about where it has to go. As you can see, it shows up here. I'm putting this into the background. I'm gonna make this one the source. You said the brighter one has to be in the front, so I'm going to reverse this with X. I'm going to run your action, which is here, and I'm just going to run it. Here we go. Let's see what happens. And I think it's done. I think it is. I'm going to the layers. Going to my mask here. You can already see that this one here is actually completely grayed out compared to your samples. Shouldn't this be like a tanned color? So I don't know what went wrong, but if I'm gonna now paint into this, into the mask, and erase through, see what happens? It actually goes much brighter. So I don't know, we made a step mistake or whatever. Even if I do your dark layer thing, I go to 100. Watch this. There's nothing really going on. So this is as opposite as it possibly can be, and I think maybe in your action something is wrong, because I doubt this should be just grayed out. I mean, you can clearly see that the gentleman is completely pink, pink skin, how we call it, and she's super beautiful tan skin, very low saturation. So this does the opposite. It makes it brighter versus darker, and it adds saturation versus actually taking it away. So I don't know if you can make out where I might have done the mistake, but I am in Photoshop. Color space is Adobe RGB, the files are sRGB, so that's certainly not a problem. Anyway, here's a little sample of what I tried. Maybe it'll fix your action, if there is something to be fixed. But thanks for looking at it. I really appreciate it. It's a wonderful idea what you have here, and I really would love to try it out on my images.